As you guys are gluing heads on, I thought it would be important to show what not to do. If you follow the little instructional on how to glue heads on, you should be in great shape. But just in case you don't put enough glue inside this cavity, I want to show what happens. So if you fill this thing up level with the top of the neck, it will hold the head on, but it's not going to be enough to make a good bond with our head here. So I'm going to place this head on. It's going to hold. What's going to end up happening is we're going to be left with a decoy like this. I glued this one the same exact way, where I can pick them up. It's not coming off, but if I really start to wiggle this, it doesn't bond good. And what's happened is we didn't get enough glue around the base of the neck. It was only inside that cavity around the screw, and over time with wear and tear, it's going to come off. So to fix this, all we got to do is kind of wiggle this around, pop our head off, and then if you have a 1/2 inch drill bit, you're going to take it and run it down inside the neck cavity to pull all the remaining hot glue out. Now, if your glue is really hard and it doesn't want to come out, if you take a torch or a lighter and heat the tip of your metal bit up, it'll make it a lot easier to go down inside this cavity. And I would not go too deep where you're pulling out extra foam like I just did, because it's going to require a lot more hot glue to fill that cavity than the first time. But it's better to do that than not have a head at all. So anyways, we got our glue out. We're going to go ahead and fill this all the way back up. Add a little more glue. And so now we're overflowing. Zoom in a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit around the base. So we got our glue off. And now we can go ahead and pop this one back on. We're going to get that to really bond well. If it overflows like it just did, that's a good thing. I might have put a little bit too much hot glue on there, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. So I'm going to hold it here for my 15 to 20 seconds until it starts to really set up. And then we'll give it a full 24 hours to dry, and we should be ready to go for completing the rest of the decoy.